All right, time for my round. Actually, no, it's not round. Yeah, it's time for my quarterfinals game of this month's MSEM GP. I'm playing against Trapables, aka Ducky, who is on black red. What do you call the deck, anyways? Black red. Sinful Tempter. Okay, sure. I guess that's the name of the deck. And we're going to decide who plays first from seeding because that's what we do in the top cut. Okay, so they're on the play, which is actually troublesome for me. Okay, this is a bad starting hand. This matchup is not great for me because I'm a deck that doesn't have that much early interaction. So like their deck is quite explosive. So if they get an insane start, I can't really respond to that. Yeah, and yeah, I keep this. I bottom green with Outrider because that's way too far in the future. And then I guess I just have to hope that I don't get blown out by the early starts. So I got turn 1 Primal into turn 2 Green Elemental Val Progenitor, I guess. They have a turn 1 Haster. Alright, hopefully they don't get me too hard. I do need to fetch... Do I need to fetch blue right now? I have Jeffrey stages, but I could just function without blue for a bit. Yeah, I guess I'll try to preserve my life total. And like, if I fetch a blue source, I would have to put Primal onto it anyways, which negates the mana advantage I would get from being... I wouldn't be able to play out Jeffrey ahead of time if I do that. So yeah, I'll just go with this play and hope that they don't have anything that wrecks me too hard on turn 2. Like, if they have the Simple Tempters thing, then I guess I just take it in the face. And seems like, oh, okay, it's not Simple Tempter. That's reassuring, but they still have Profane Emissary out, so like that's still kind of troublesome. So they grab Simple Tempter next turn and haste it, and then now I need to, like, interesting. I have Ramsey, which actually does provide a blocker for Simple Tempter, so question right now is that, do I go Green Elemental Circle this turn, or do I wait a turn? Like, I can just go Ramsey, yeah, I can just go Ramsey and then wait, and then next turn I have 5 mana to go Elemental Circle, Val Progenitor, Amorphous Tyrant. I feel that's probably better than... Well, the thing is, if I go Ramsey into Elemental Circle into Val Progenitor, I will be able to trade with Profane Emissary. Is that something I care about, though? Because I don't think that's something I care too much about. Yeah, I think I'll actually just wait. Like, if they swing with Profane Emissary, I'm fine taking 1 hit from it. And otherwise, like, just going to take it slow. And if they don't decide to tutor with Profane Emissary, so I guess they already have Sinful Tempter in hand. Actually, let me bring up what Sinful Tempter does. So it's a big thing that they can essentially evoke for 2. Huh. This thing's only a 5/4. I swear that thing used to be a 6/5. Oh, whatever. So yeah, clearly they have something going on right now. Seeing as they didn't tutor with Profane Emissary. Do they have hand attack? They don't have any hand attack main, so I don't have to worry about these guys getting knocked out of my hand. Oh, yeah, this thing is concerning. Okay, well, this thing only triggers when it actually connects, so I'm fine just double blocking here and then having no effect from this, right? Yeah, I'll just double block. Ramsey is not going to be... I don't have another land enchant going on, so I don't think Ramsey needs to stick around for now. Orichi, interesting. Well, I can't make use of it because I don't have the right colors, but hopefully Green Elemental Circle will help me draw into it. So play Green Elemental Circle. Val Progenitor, let's see what I draw. Another Val Progenitor? I mean, yeah, that's fine. I can just span the board with some of these guys. It would be nice if I get a blue source though, because then I get to Orichi and then actually scam my opponent by blinking these guys. And so for now, I guess, do I have a Val Progenitor number 2, or do I Amorphous Tyrant first? I think like if scam happens, I want it to be on Amorphous Tyrant because that wipes their board, right? Yeah, I think that's probably correct. In that case, I'll just Val Progenitor again. Contra, okay, well, not the greatest sequence of draws, but hopefully I still find something. I still need a land right now, but hopefully this draws me into my untapped blue source. Another con. Seriously? Okay, so what do I kill right now? I can kill Reckless Mutationist, and then they grab, like, I guess they grab Profane Emissary, and they fetch with Profane Emissary, and I block somewhere. I think their Haster is actually scarier right now, so I'll take care of that instead. So yeah, knock that. I can't actually hardcast Contra next turn either, which is a problem, unless I draw a land. I'm just really banking on a land top deck, and there's actually a lot of cards in my deck that I literally can't cast off this mana base right now, so I'm just hoping that it doesn't happen. Funnily enough, if I actually kept Ramsey around, this Contra would have been castable. I still think it was correct to jump with Ramsey, because I really did not want their big thing to trigger. And it seems like they still don't draw off, they're still not tuning off for Flame Emissary. Actually, no, they could have Bite Blitz in hand, and that, yeah, maybe I should have killed Profane Emissary instead. So if they Bite Blitz something, how do I deal with that? Go, okay, well I guess that also works. Can I blow that thing up? Not right now. If they spend their turn using this thing on Reckless Mutationist, I think I'm alright with that. A Simple Tempter. Okay, I guess they have a Simple Tempter in hand right now. How do I deal with Simple Tempter? Neon Claw Knight. Okay, well, into Bite Blitz or something? Yeah, seems like it. Oh, Scorch. Okay, sure. If they attack, I'm going to trade. Okay, they don't. Let's see. Please draw something useful. Oh my god. Okay, do I still have a way out of this? I just have to hope, I guess. Yeah. Alright. I guess, like, if I fetched blue on my first turn, I could have cast Orichi, but that would not have been very helpful either. Okay, and now they grab Sinful Tempter, and I think the game's a lock right now. I can still survive for a turn, but then I don't really have the resources to catch back up. I mean, I guess I could blame myself for TP on one lander. I still think it's like not that usual that I get stuck on two lands like this. Okay, and this happens. Are they also hasting that? Nope, they're just okay. Well, on the bright side, at least I have a bunch of cards to pitch. What? So do I care about Vivian number 2? Does Vivian help me stabilize? Actually, do I just pitch Jeffrey Stages? It's like, because it's not that useful right now. If I get my second blue source, is Jeffrey Stages still useful? No, I don't think so. So like white, assuming I get my fourth land, what do I want to cast? Contra on its own is bad. Vivian, I guess Vivian is probably the best thing to cast just because it soaks up an attack. So then, yeah, I'll pitch Jeffrey Stages, and Sinful Tempter dies. Okay, well, hopefully I get, yeah, this would have been really nice one turn earlier, but I guess that's what we have to live with. So my play right now is a Vivian plus and minus to put a thing on board. Like Vivian would be nice if Vivian could actually kill stuff right now, but I can't make use of it to do that. Simple Tempter, so that probably empties my hand actually. Or they could just hardcast Simple Tempter or something. And now I get all the lands I want. Hey, well, so actually, this, if I make it through a turn, this could actually turn the game around because like this is, well, I Arichi scammed them, and I probably want to be spamming the board instead of Amorphous Tyranting everything down, right? You can't really deal with Amorphous Tyrant though, right? So, which one's better for me right now? Probably Amorphous Tyrant. No, that still doesn't feel correct. Like I could do something along the lines of Progenitor, Arichi it, because I need something on board to Tyrant, and my board's probably not going to survive for very long. So yeah, I guess I take it for Progenitor and just like accept that I'm not killing anything or something, and then just try to make do with this board state. Actually, I mean, I have Contra, so I can get back anything I want. I can just get back Amorphous Tyrant. And they play out their fifth land. I guess they're just hardcasting Sinful Tempter. Yeah, seems like it. So they do need to kill Vivian though. So let's see what they target their attacks at first. Because if they point everything at Vivian, I'll just sack Vivian. Simple Tempter. I mean, if they point stuff at face, I'm probably going to use the cat to block Neon Claw Knight, actually. Which, like, gets rid of this thing and also puts me up some life, which means that I might be able to get myself back into the game. Huh, they're pointing, yeah, they are pointing everything at Vivian. Now I have to think about what to do for Sinful Tempter. So I definitely can't afford to sack anything, right? Or can I? Okay, so what's my next turn looking at? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I have access to 5 mana and a green elemental circle, so it's probably going to go something along the lines of Val Progenitor or Hardcast Vile, play Contra, then I don't have mana left over for anything. Sinful Tempter is going to stick around. I can't get rid of it because they got Chagao out. But that's something I need to, like, that thing is going to keep hitting me in the face for damage. So I need to always have discard outlets, I mean discard fodder. Actually, can I go Vol Progenitor, Arichi, Contra? Yeah, I can. So, I guess I go down. So I go down to 3 and block here. Does that? And then I try to spam the board. I think that yeah, I'll go for it. So that gets one thing off the board, and this goes down to 2 loyalty counters. And now I need to Amber Hills. So what's the line again? Val Progenitor, Arichi, Contra at the Arichi. I mean, I could always draw stuff. Or actually Vivian. I can Vivian plus into Vivian minus to blow up the Profane Emissary. So then I'm just looking down a Sinful Tempter, and that could be enough for me to stabilize. Yeah, I think that's what I'll go for. In that, anyways, I always Vivian plus because there's no downsides to doing that, so I'll just see what I grab. Okay, well, Performer Growth, that's more discard fodder for Sinful Tempter, so that's nice. In fact, yeah, I have these 2 guys, which I guess is going to be discarded this turn. So then I already planned it out, right? Valprogender, Arichi, Contra. Yeah, and then is there any lands I would possibly want to play over Lush Oasis? I don't think so, so I'll just play out Lush Oasis now. I'll play Valprogender, draw a card. That's another green elemental circle. That's actually quite good. So then makes a guy, and then I tap here to Arichi in response. Then can I go elemental into... Wait, did I not count my mana correctly? Can I Contra... Okay, so can I cast Contra right now? That's... If I play green elemental circle, then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yes, I can Contra. If I play green elemental circle right now, I will be able to play Contra for 1. So then draw 2 cards off that. And then I need to kill Profane Emissary now. And Vivian has already done its job, so I just let Vivian die, I guess. Yeah, I think that's probably the correct play. And then I have a bunch of stuff to discard to Sinful Tempter in the following turns. And yeah, okay, that was a pretty good turn, all things considered. Actually, do I pitch Amber Hills? Because that's more Val Progenitor triggers. I just need them to not draw 2 Scorches in a row, because that could kill me. The Profane Emissary. Okay, that's fine. Are they attacking with Simple Tempter? Like, if they do, I'm just going to, actually, I will be forced to chump. Do I care about getting out all 3 green elemental circles? I don't have anything else that triggers green elemental circle right now, and I don't need that many green elemental circles. I guess I just pitch these guys, and then if I get this guy off the board, they can't trigger out again. Actually, I want... Yeah, actually, this is actually a pretty good block. I'll do this. Then I'll just do that. And then a bunch of Valprogender triggers. I can actually start going on the offense pretty soon. Or maybe even now, if things go right for me. Ooh, Jeffrey Stages. That's really good. So I guess I play Jeffrey Stages. Yeah, Jeffrey Stages grabs Aerith, and then Aerith goes the distance, probably. And then I just need to make sure to always leave back enough guys for... Can I Aerith with this mana? I would need to shock myself, which is not something I want to do, so I guess that's going to take a turn. But then, in that case, this turn I just go Jeffrey. I guess I link them with Orichi, and then play out Ramsey to sack their thing. Or actually, I can Aerith if I hurt myself, but I don't want to do that, right? So I'll just take it slow, I guess. It's not 4/4 anymore. That makes things slightly better. So how many hasty guys am I worried about right now? I guess I can like afford to swing in with all these guys just to get some damage through. And then Ramsey, Jeffrey Stages, right? Fetch Aerith and stuff with that. Hopefully, like, I'm not misplaying or anything. I might be, but I wouldn't know because I'm kind of bad at playing through these board states. And it's always going to be Aerith here, right? Because does Panya win me the game? Actually, Panya probably does. Yeah, I'll grab Panya instead of Aerith, even though it probably doesn't matter at this point. Like, I have enough blockers to where even if they... Oh, alright, okay, they can do that, and then they Sinful Tempter, get a Bite Blitz off or something, hand or whatever. That still maxes out at 4 attackers, which I can block all of that, and then I'll just sack these guys to Sinful Tempter. Or they just hardcast Sinful Tempter, in which case, yeah, I just sack some of my tokens to it, and then I'm still pretty happy. Did they draw something useful? Could be a Scorch. Actually, if they like Scorch, no, then they still don't have any hasters. So I can still fully block everything. And then like I have Panya into Jeffrey Stages, and then yeah, that's game. I mean, I have Panya. Jeffrey stages actually will be able to bounce some stuff, which is kind of nice for me. Like, it actually lets me get through. Oh, they're going to fleeing us. They're going to fleeting the Sinful Tempter instead. Okay, yeah, I guess that also works. Yeah. Do they have Bite Blitz? They don't. All right. I guess that makes things a lot easier for me. So what are the blocks going to be? Do I want to kill? Like, do I care enough to kill Profane Emissary? It's just going to get bounced anyways, right? But like the guys I want to leave alive, I do it like, you know what? Yeah, let's or no. I think I'll just chomp, and they gain some life and stuff. But are they holding a removal spell? They are running. They do run 6 instant speed removals. Or not like hard removal. They have Rogar's Frenzies. Yeah, I probably should have been more worried about Rogar's Frenzy because that is burn that could kill me. Do I want to fetch now? No, not exactly. Performer of Growth? Okay, that's just going to be discard fodder for later on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I just Panya, activate Panya, and then go nuts. In fact, I'll do a pre-combat just to make sure I don't screw anything up. So, play Panya, activate Panya. So Jeffrey's stages will bounce. Now let's get the Profane Emissary out of here. Kind of bothering me. And then whack them with everything. And I think that should be game. GG, yeah, I agree. They weren't holding any removal in hand, I guess. Oh, they do have some instant speed stuff. Regards Frenzy. Alright, they were pretty close, I guess. And that probably is lethal, right? Yeah, definitely lethal after I take my extra turn. I get another Jeffrey stages? Okay, well, that, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like they're dead. I'm not going to count. I know what's in their hand right now. All right, that was a pretty hard fought game. So post board, these guys come in. They don't really make any tokens, right? Oh, actually, the Kalilia can steal tokens, but not the good ones. Like they can steal the tokens from Reckless Mutationists, but that's not something like that's their D plan or whatever. And if I can answer their first 3 plans, then I'm probably already in a really good position. Ultimate Surveyor can blow up stuff from their. They can blow up enchantments and can shuffle away some graveyard stuff. Maybe it's good. What's bad? Performer gets blown up, and I don't want that many Aerith. Yeah, I guess I'll go with this. I mean, Aurora Hydra is also an option, but like, I don't think this is an Aurora Hydra matchup. Like, it trades for one of their things, but it's probably not worth it. And oh yeah, I'm boarding out some Aerith because they can bring in Graveyard Hate. In fact, I'll also board out Contra for more Ultimate Surveyor. And this hand is... it has Primal Resurgence into Progenitor Amorphous Tyrant. I guess it's worth keeping. It's a bit slow though, but definitely can function. If they turn 1 discard me, then whatever, they got me. Actually, this hand is horrible if I get turn 1 discarded. Yep. So I just have to do the really slow turn 2 Revolve Progenitor into turn 3 Amorphous Tyrant and hope that punches something useful. I mean, if I top that green Elemental Circle right now, this hand becomes absolutely excellent, but I feel like that's true of most hands in this deck. Arichi could be useful, yeah. Actually, Arichi leaves open the possibility for me to scam them. Like, if I hit my land drops, on turn 3 I can go Tyrant into Arichi and kill 2 things if things work out nicely. They play Neon Claw Knight. Are they going to also haste this thing? Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess it happens. Jeffrey stages. Okay. Do I just like play out Vol Progenitor? Because my other play is Arichi, and then yeah, I guess I'm basically hoping for. What am I hoping for? I don't know. I think I'm like far behind right now. Far behind enough right now that I don't see how I'm catching back up. Like they just blow this thing up with some removal or whatever, and then yeah, I kind of just lose from there. No, they're just okay, sure. Do I trade this thing off? I need Amorphous. They know I have Amorphous Tyrant plus Arichi, so I guess they're offering the trade, and I can't actually afford to take the trade, right? Because if I take the trade, then I can't do the Amorphous Tyrant Arichi play anymore. I mean, it's actually I can still make that play. Like it's a 6/5 Reach Vigilance guy, which means that it blocks most of their guys pretty well. Yeah, I think I'm really incentivized to trade this off. Another Duress, okay, that's fine. It doesn't actually hit anything important. They take Vivian, okay, sure. So really hoping for a land top deck next turn again. Go, okay, I see, that's their plan. They're going on they're going all in on the Neon Claw Knight plan, which could work out for them. All right, a land drop, please. Cool. So thing is, how much life am I willing to pay to stay on curve? Like next turn they got Neon Claw. They can bite Blitz and Neon Claw, and then that's 5. I don't think this hand really works out for what I'm trying to do. How do I not die? Like, can I afford to Jeffrey Sages right now? So I go down to, so that's 2. I go down to 9, they Neon Claw Knight bite blitz me, I go down to 4, I can't use them, and then these guys become really bad. I have to hope to top deck a basic. If I don't do any of that, then I play Arichi, and then Amorphous Tyrant kind of just becomes whatever. I think I do need to preserve my life total. Well, hopefully I get a good draw on, hopefully I get a good opening hand next game, because I think that's how I'm going to win this matchup, opening Emissary. Alright, and they just pass. Interesting. I guess they're really trying to play around Arichi, which doesn't make sense because, like, Arichi isn't that threatening. Okay, so if they're holding instant speed removal, then they got me, but if they don't, then, or if they're not, then I guess I do this, I guess I'll do the Amorphous Tyrant thing. I mean, it kills Profane Emissary, so it isn't that horrible of an exchange. It gets a 5-6 on board. So yeah, let's see if they're holding removal. They're not. Okay, interesting. Did I lose a life for that? Okay, yeah, I did. So what? They bite blitz their thing. I'll trade Arichi off for it, and then I can start swinging with my 6-5 vigilance. I'm still waiting for more useful stuff. Lands would be good because then I can finally turn off these guys. If I don't get a land, then I guess I'm forced to hurt myself to grab a Jeffrey Stages. I mean, I'm forced to hurt myself to cast Jeffrey Stages and probably grab a Panya. I've already used up my Richi, so I can't grab that anymore. Also, I'm just realizing that Amity of Loyalties does turn off Reckless Mutationist, which is funny. Yeah, there we go. And are they bite blitzing that? No, they're just casting. They're just casting Neon Claw Knight from their graveyard. Yeah, okay. And I guess they're just hoping to one-shot me with a really big burn spell. Ooh, Ramsey, that's better than nothing. And actually, I think I cast that over Jeffrey Stages because it gives me more blockers. Do I swing with Arichi too? How does that affect the clock? If I whack them with Arichi, then 8 damage to 6. Actually, it does increase the clock by a turn, so I will whack them with Arichi. And they just take it all in the face. Good. Then play Ramsey, use Ramsey for chump blocking and for ramping, because now if I draw a land, then I can... well, Jeffrey Stages still doesn't get me into anything, but... oh, and they just concede. Cool. I guess they just got a really bad hand. Although I feel like they certainly could have played this better. Like, I probably would have lost if they just... well, no, I wouldn't have, but... I feel like I would have been way more scared if they just kept playing Neon Claw Knights and then bite blitzing them. But yeah, so that means I'm making it to the semifinals, which is nice. Gets me one step closer to getting my next GP win. But yeah, so that's this game's, and hopefully we'll see you next time.